Are you one of millions of people that are confused, completely confused when it comes down to nutrition labels and how they impact either you achieving a particular goal that you set in place for yourself, or just overall understanding like consumption and how you feel, or even sometimes like certain ingredients that you may feel like it impacts your body a certain way? I'm going to tell you guys the top 5 things to look for when it comes down to nutrition labels. I'm Bolo Swole. I'm owner and founder of Bolo Swole Fitness. I am a master coach, certified nutritionist. I've helped hundreds of people achieve particular goals that they have when it comes down to changing a lifestyle and fitness health. So I'll be here today giving you guys the top 5 reasons or the top 5 things that you need to look for when it comes down to nutrition labels. Number one. So tip number 1 is informed choices. So with nutrition labels provide detailed information about pretty much like what's in your food, helping you choose products that align with your dietary goals and needs, as well as health goals. So knowledge is power when it comes to what you put in your body. Just make sure that you guys making primary and proper food choices according to your goals and your dietary needs. So tip number 2. All right. So tip number 2 is calorie management. So tip number 2, manage your calories effectively. Knowing the calorie content helps you control your energy intake for maintaining or achieving a healthy weight. So just make sure that you guys are doing a really good job when it comes down to calorie management. It actually helps you when you're doing your food logs. If you use like MyFitnessPal or any type of personal training app or nutrition app to help you kind of like track and manage and maintain like your overall calories. So calorie management, when it comes down to nutrition labels, you got to know the difference between sizes and all. And I do have additional tools, free tools that can help you guys understand when it comes down to calorie management and when it comes down to the calories that's overall on the nutrition labels. All right. So we're going to tip number 3. So tip number 3. Now, tip number 3 is all about your nutrient intake, kind of something that I alluded to. It comes down to your overall calories, right? But when it comes down to nutrient intake, it's also important to make sure that you guys paying attention to your vitamins, minerals, and your essential vitamins, minerals, protein, fiber, and fats, okay? So you can make sure you're meeting your daily nutritional needs. So it's super important because your vitamins and minerals and different essential vitamin needs helps you with your nutrient uptake when it comes down to proteins and fats. So go through that in a whole other video, honestly. This video is brought to you guys by TrainSpace. TrainSpace is a service that helps gym owners as well as personal trainers really scale their business to the next level. Literally can take you from 0 to 100 really fast. They help you win up different services, your training packages. They help you set up your business or Google listing, as well as even payment processing. So make sure you guys go check out TrainSpace, help you scale your business to the next level. All right, guys. So now we at tip number 4 is identifying allergens. What does that mean? So identifying allergens. A lot of people have so many different allergies that they might not even know about unless they went to a physician and got tested and taken an allergy test. I can tell you myself right now that 2 of my kids, which I only have two children, both of them have certain allergens to like milk when it comes down to certain dairy, and also one is actually allergic to peanuts. So one of my daughters is actually allergic to peanuts. We found that out, unfortunately, where she had an allergic reaction to peanuts. So make sure you guys checking for the label, checking different nutrition labels to make sure that it's not different ingredients inside that can potentially trigger your allergies or anything of that nature. Okay, so make sure you guys check the label, check the allergens. One bonus thing I want to point out too is also make sure you guys are actually paying attention to like added sugars and as well as sodium, overall sodium on nutrition labels as well, because those are 2 extremely tricky things that can keep you from losing that additional 5 or 10 pounds that you've been trying to drop for who knows how long, right? So if you pay attention to the sugars and as well as the sodium intake, sodium, our bodies definitely need sodium. We need only a certain amount of sodium. So you guys want to make sure that you're paying attention to those little hidden things that a lot of times that's often overlooked, like sodium and sugars is something that, you know, as people progress, like they usually be like, oh, I got this amount of sugar. But at the end of the day, like the sodium becomes something that a lot of people actually skip over. So a lot of people don't realize they over consuming on a daily basis with sodium, which potentially can cause you like to bloat, retain additional water and different things of that nature as well. So tip number 5. Okay, so tip number 5 is basically kind of what I just alluded to when it comes down to sugar and sodium. So you want to make sure that you avoid unhealthy ingredients. There's so many different unhealthy ingredients, and which is like trans fats. So trans fat can be potentially an unhealthy ingredient. Trans fats actually impacts your LDL, so not your HDL. Again, that'd be a video for a whole nother topic. All right. So it's not. Also, labels help you spot and limit your added sugars. So again, like I just mentioned, you know, watching labels or reading labels and understanding labels, it can help you really limit your sugar intake. So if you pay attention to the labels and you look at the sugar and sometimes the added sugars, you want to make sure that you stay away from that. There's nothing wrong with some sugar in the diet, but try not to overconsume on sugar. Okay, the sugar is the primary reason why most people are overweight, as well as sodium intake and just a few other things like, and again, that'll be something for a whole nother video. All right. Those things are basically linked to when it comes down to health issues like heart disease and also hypertension. You know, pay attention to those top 5 things when it comes down to nutrition labels. My hope to continue to like help guide you guys. One of my missions on this channel is to help 1 million. Make sure you guys share, like, and subscribe to my channel so that way everybody can get and understand a little bit better when it comes down to nutrition labels. Now, if you guys need assistance, help, and guidance, you can go down to the description below, and I'll be more than happy to continue to assist you. I got a lot of free tools and different things that you can utilize to help you progress along with your journey in this fitness lifestyle. So again, I'm your coach, Bolo Young. Thank you guys. Listen,